on in and grab a seat. The red lights are on, so we're on air. You want to wave to anybody that's paying attention to you, do it now. If you don't want to be on camera, sit off to the right. And we'll turn the camera on you anyway. So, I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. I can hardly see this anymore, but I still can pull it off. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. Meeting start time is 7 p.m. Please try to be on time. Please turn off and stay off your cell phones, and please only one person speaks at a time. I did get an email about this last week. Somebody emailed me and said, can you tell everybody to please speak loudly when they talk? Because they couldn't hear some people. So what you have to say is important, so say it loudly. We will sign your proof of attendance slips, leave them out in the hallway in the green box. You can pick them up when we're done with our discussion. The only thing we ask of you is that you're honest. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how alcohol and drug addiction has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity. So please refrain from using excessive foul language or language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity for all who are present. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, please warmly welcome them into our program. Please refrain from getting up from leaving the meeting while it's in progress, and if you're smoking or vaping, please do so in Texas. Don't even do it around our building. Okay? All right, who has our lifestyles of recovery?
Guidelines for living a lifestyle of recovery. Lifestyle recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. 1. Recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. 3. Using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4. Finding balance and working toward making it part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9. Recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10. Caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is a source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
Okay, is anybody here for their first time to a Racing for Recovery meeting tonight? Very cool. All right. Are you nervous that the world's seeing you on TV right now? That's no big deal. Okay, this is what we do at all of our meetings, in which, by the way, we're actually thinking of going live on Monday for the book support meeting as well. So, because we want more people to see what we actually do here. So at all of our meetings, everybody's going to get an opportunity to very loudly simply say who you are and why you're here and possibly how we can help you. Joe, you're on.
My name is Joe. I come here for a variety of reasons. Mostly, I come here to remain teachable. Every time I think I've got this all figured out, something else comes and smacks me upside the head. So, I find that coming here and learning from all you wonderful people allows me to stay on the right path and keep making the right decisions.
Kelly, go ahead.
I'm Kelly. I'm an enabler, and I'm trying to figure out how to not do that. I'm Tyler's mom, and I'm here to support him in his recovery and many others that are close to me.
I'm Tyler. I'm here for support and health activity.
My name's Dustin. I'm here because it's Thursday, and I missed two now, and my balance was getting kind of screwed up, so I took some time to make sure I was here today, and I'm here for the support and positivity.
My name is Mike, and I'm here because when I put the work in, this place works.
My name is Megan. I'm here because of support my new lifestyle.
I'm Brittany, and I'm here to gain respect for myself and learn patience.
And I'm Brian, and I'm here because I need you guys. I need you guys to teach me. I want to learn. I want you to listen to my problems. And I'm also starting to actually believe that I can do this. And I'm just happy to be here.
I'm Dan. I'm here mostly because of what happened to Courtney.
Wow. Sir.
Scott, I'm here to be a better father and husband.
I'm Dave. I'm here to support my son Steve in this community.
I'm Steve, and I come here for the supportive environment. My name's Eric. I keep coming back because a lot of places could teach me the tools of how to stay sober, but this is the only place that's taught me that I can be completely happy in a sober life.
I'm Courtney, and as always, here for the peer support and to remain teachable.
I'm Julie. I am here because of all the great people that I've met, and I'm here to support everybody.
My name's Patrick, and I'm here because Racing for Recovery has shown me a lifestyle worth living and opportunities, and I need to be here tonight. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm here to listen and relate and then apply that information to my life when I leave.
My name is Chris. I come to racing because it gave me an opportunity to change my lifestyle.
I'm Mel. I come to this meeting to keep me accountable, and Racing for Recovery is teaching me that I am no longer defined by what I used to do, but I now can be defined by what I get to overcome every day by being a part of this program.
I'm Craig. I come here because I want to live a clean and sober life, and Racing for Recovery gives me the hope to do so.
Brooks, come here because this place teaches me to live a lifestyle of recovery and be happy doing it. Yeah. And I've got 5 months today.
I'm Emily. I'm here to continue to get better, and because this has become part of my Thursday routine.
I'm Bobby. I came here to gain knowledge on recovery. Yesterday was the first time I've been back in probably 3 years, and I'm back again tonight.
Awesome.
And I'm Sarah. I come because I thoroughly enjoy it, and I always hear something insightful or inspiring, and that just motivates me to keep on moving forward on my journey.
I'm Tara, and I'm here to listen and learn.
I'm Deb. I'm Karen and Sarah's mom. And I'm here to support my daughter's life and making what it should be.
I'm Randy. I come here to heal from the loss of my daughter, to support those who need it, and to be the best me I can be.
I'm Scott, and I'm here because I'm very grateful to be sober.
I'm Ron. I'm here to support Racing for Recovery and everyone in the room.
My name's Sandy. I'm the mom of 2 adult addicts in recovery. And we started coming to Racing Recovery many years ago. And I just really come now to, well, not for my benefit too, but to support family members and friends that are coming in these doors and you're upset and you don't know what to do, but just keep coming back. This place is going to give you some peace and hopefully some answers, and someday you'll see your child or loved one walk in that door.
I'm Denise, and I'm one of those parents who's waiting for my child to come in through the door. I like to come here on Thursdays because I'm learning, not that I can fix my son, but I'm learning how to fix myself.
I'm Kevin, and I'm hoping one day for my son to walk through the doors.
Cindy.
I'm Cindy. I'm here to do the self-care more and be more loyal to myself. And you all help me grow and learn on this wonderful journey. And hi, Mom, I love you.
My name's Faye, and on a day like today, I'm coming here for the positivity, definitely.
My name's Ashley, and I come here to be inspired, for the hope, and for the positivity.
My name's Kelly, and I continue to come to the meetings because they help me grow, and with the great meals that are served before this meeting, I'm doing a little too much growing, so I have to slow down in that area.
Joe, go.
Hey, my name is Joe. I'm here to recover, survive, and bring my life back together for me and the world.
My name's Jim. As always, I started coming to support my son Ryan, who I always will, and I need this to balance out the skepticism I have when I have to deal with people.
I'm Trace. I'm here to keep learning and to support my son in his journey in sobriety.
I'm Renee, and I come because this program taught our family how to put the pieces of a family back together.
I'm Virginia. I'm part of her church.
I'm Craig. I come here at 5:30 every Thursday for spirituality, and then I come to this meeting at 7, and they help me get through the entire week. I love them.
I'm Carol. I'm here with my son James and our friend Aaron. I'm here for support.
I'm Tom, and Racing for Recovery just makes my life better.
I'm James. I'm here to stay focused and motivated.
My name's Aaron. I'm here for inspiration, and I love hearing all the positive stories, and it helps me get through the day.
I'm Sarah. I'm here with my mom.
Awesome.
She's new to the program, and I'm really proud of her for making this step.
I'm Darlene, and I'm the reason she's here. I'm here because I've destroyed a lot of my family structure, and I was not finding the help anywhere else that I feel I'm going to get here.
I'm Randall. I enjoy this place, and I enjoy the people that come, so I keep coming back.
I'm Bobby. I come here for the support and positivity, and that's just the best place to be.
I'm Chris, and I'm here because, like Brittany said, this has given me self-respect, and with that self-respect, I've found out that, you know, the opportunities are limitless when I apply myself. And also, I set up, before I left my house, I set up so you could see in the window of the TV, you could see like the Racing for Recovery thing, and my daughter is 2 years old, and she's looking today, so I wore all red to see if she could see me. That's our first meeting.
Go ahead.
I'm Erica, and this is what I love to do on Thursdays.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe. I come to Racing for Recovery because it has given and keeps giving me tools to live a sober lifestyle. I like coming back because I've made a new family here, and I like seeing all my friends.
I'm Ashley, and I'm here to keep growing and healing.
I'm Rachel. Kind of like Randall said, I like this place and I like the people.
I'm Jake. I am here for self-care. Today I'm really grateful for everybody I have in my life, including my best friends, my mother, and everybody I surround myself with.
Candace, go.
I'm Candace. I'm here tonight because I had a stressful week. I've been really hard on myself, so this place keeps me humble, grounded, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Marietta, and I'm visiting from Kentucky. This is my first Breaking for Recovery meeting, and I'm here to learn how to help my fiance Vance and his adult daughter Elizabeth, who is struggling right now.
I'm not going to stand, okay? I'm too old for that. My name's Vance. I'm here to support my daughter. So let her know I love her.
I'm Diane, Jordan's mom. Very proud of him. I'm here to support him and his brother Corey, who's not here, but I hope he'll come back. I'm definitely a work in progress as far as the enabling. I'm still struggling with that and trying to do my best.
Can I borrow that coat, Diane? Sorry.
I'm Josh. I'm here to support Jordan and myself and learn and listen.
Jenny.
I'm Jenny. I'm here to support this awesome program, and plus coming to these meetings helps keep me balanced.
I'm Lori. I'm here as a supportive parent, and I'm here because I believe in this program.
I'm Natalie. I'm here to support Joe.
I'm Joey. I come here to make sure I stay balanced.
I'm Jen, because this place has given me hope and it's allowed me to start loving myself again.
I'm Barb. I'm here with my son Joe. Today I'm just trying to find ways to keep us both alive until we get to the next step of our lives.
I'm Laura. I haven't been here in a while, but I needed the positivity, and here I am to learn.
I'm Nate. I'm here to learn to live a sober life and fulfill my potential.
I'm David. Sorry, I'm David. I set it up, but it'd take too long. I'm here to learn why I lived such a destructive life for so long, why I continue to drink and drug for 40 years, just to learn why. That's why I'm here.
I'm Terry, and I'm here to listen and learn. I'm Robin. I'd like to come to this whole group fighting the same problem, and they all give me hope. I've been sick, so I haven't been here a couple weeks. I'm glad to be back. I missed it.
Yeah. I'm Danny. I come here to learn, continue to learn, and I believe, I truly believe I don't have to use it again.
No.
Keeps me coming back.
I'm Adam, here for knowledge and support.
Hi, I'm Rick. I'm here because I got a second chance on life, and this place gives me a comfortable, calm disposition.
My name's Frank. I'm here because Racing for Recovery has helped me stay recovered, and it's helping me better every day with the newfound family I have. I love you all.
My name's Dan. I'm here to write a new chapter in my life to stay sober.
I'm Charles. I come here to give and receive.
Hi, I'm Deanna, and I'm here at Racing for Recovery because I've been through a lot of, let's just put it this way. I've been an addict for about 30 years now, and I have two sons that one's 20 and one's 16, and they've seen a lot. And I live with my mother, and I put her through a lot of destruction, and my kids, and I've never been married, and I've been through a lot of abuse, a victim of a lot of destruction. And I'm here today. I've known Todd since he first started back in 2001. And I've been through a lot of treatments. I've been through jail, and I've been through a lot of ODs and deaths. And by the grace of God, I'm still living. and through all the treatments and by the grace of my family, which is very supportive. And my father that's not here because he has passed away from cirrhosis of the liver. And the 3 of my sisters, my mother, my 2 children that are all watching right now. And I know that I chose to be here because I'm sober today. I don't want to get high. I don't want to be in an abusive relationship. And it's a program that Todd and the people that I'm around in this program, I want to be like this. I want to be like Todd. I want that lifestyle. I want to be like the ones that aren't in here. And the ones that work here are awesome. And they accept me for who I am. And it's what you make your program, whatever kind of program you want in life, Racing for Recovery has it. And that's why I'm here tonight.
JT, I'm here because I need to learn how to live my life clean and sober, get the tools I need. And the reason why I keep coming back is because of the support of my peers and the faculty that works here. They're awesome.
I'm Dan, and I'm coming here because I needed something different. I needed new tools to fix what was broken, and I'm finding it. 75 days tomorrow.
I'm Jordan, and I'm here with this program to keep me on the right path.
I'm Chris, and come around because I want to know what it's like to feel alive again.
I'm Renee. This is my second night here. Last night was my first meeting here, and I heard a lot of things that were very relatable. That made me feel not so alone. So I'm here again.
I'm Scott. I'm here because it's good for me. Keep going.
I'm here to learn how to live.
I'm Justin, here to stay well. My name is Chris, and I'm just here.
My name's Kim, and I come here because my drinking was out of control, and I'm starting to learn that was just a symptom of a me problem, and I just got to fix myself. And it's still hard. As if the drinking wasn't bad enough. My son Jordan's I'm a wreck. I don't know if I'm coming or going. But when he passed away 20 days ago, I just know that I'm here and I'm sober. And he would be proud of me.
I'm Conrad. I'm here for wisdom and learn how to not be an enabler.
I'm Pat. I'm here for the positivity. I'm here also because I've learned not to be an enabler. It's taken a long time, but the joy I feel of coming here, I get so excited. Now this is terrible to say. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I get dressed like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and because I can't wait to get here. And what I see here and when I get here is the closest thing to a family I've ever had. I have family, but this is family.
I'm Esther. I'm here to support my son Michael, and I want to say how proud I am of him because he's a year sober now.
it ain't
week
now.
now. I come here to Racing for Recovery because this is where I learned that I was valuable. And a year ago, I was at this meeting for the very first time, and I never thought I'd be here a year from then, sitting here. So I thank everybody involved, and for those of them that were here when I got here and no longer are here, I miss them. And on my day, last Saturday, one of the biggest things I thought about wasn't me and my sobriety. It was everybody that was here that's no longer here, and they're out there. And I don't understand why. I just wish they'd come back, and I miss them.
I'm Jen. I'm here to support Michael. I'm Katie. I came with my dad here a year ago to support him for his first meeting, and for about a month after that. And I've watched just about every Thursday meeting since then, live. And I'm so proud of him for being a year sober.
Wow. My name is Billy. This is my first Thursday night meeting in person, but I have watched just about every meeting since you guys have gone live. I have been here to support Michael every step of the way. I am so proud of him, and I will continue to follow him every step of the way.
My name's Amanda, and I'm thankful for this place and everybody here. When I'm here, I get to focus on myself instead of the chaos I have going outside these walls.
I'm Dean. I'm here for an overhaul. All aspects of my life. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything. I need it all. And I get to wear my bibs. This man right here, my man. I know the shirt's got to go, right?
I'm Rachel, and I'm here because I'm inspired every day by every one of you that walk through these doors. I am just grateful to be a part of it because you are all of value here.
I'm Mike, here to support this awesome program and everybody in it. And I can say today I love myself where I couldn't do that. And that's why I'm here.
Awesome. I'm Rick. I'm here to support this great program in memory of my son Jacob. And the payback for me is you guys made me tear up. I've had the pleasure of seeing so many good people like Michael realize that they are good people and, you know, take charge of their life and realize their potential.
I'm Andy. I'm here because it helps to know that other people are going through the same thing that I am.
I'm Ben, and I'm here because the people here in this place truly gave me my life back and continue to be the best man I can be.
My name is Bill, and I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody in this room, and I just am totally grateful for Racing for Recovery.
My name's Julie. I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody here in this program, and congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
My name's Kelly. This is my first time here. Came to support this great kid, Lorenzo. He took care of my daughter out in California last year, and I met him at Christmas, and he moved here last month, and just want to learn more about the program and support him and find a way to support my daughter.
Awesome.
I'm Lorenzo, and I'm here to seek out and gain a new perspective on life.
Get that.
I'm Curtis. I'm the guy that will give you 101 reasons why I shouldn't be here, but when I do come, it helps me, stay ground and hold my accountability.
My name's Tom, and I come here to continue to learn.
My name's Eli, and I come here because I listen to you people, and I'm inspired by you, and I feel that there's like some magic that you guys have that I can't get yet, or not can't get, but haven't got the tools yet to fully grasp, but I think if I keep coming, I'm gonna get it.
Absolutely, man.
Hello everyone, I'm Junior. Excuse me. I keep coming back because this place, like you mentioned, is really magical. I've done a lot of therapy prior to Racing for Recovery. Before this place, I had little or no value in myself. You can sit there and tell me to my face I'm of value, but until I believe in myself, you know, it wasn't there. And over the last couple weeks, coming to Racing Recovery, I do IOP. The actions of my peers, as well as the support team here, Rachel mentioned earlier about value, it just turned on a light bulb, and it's something amazing. It's something I've been looking for, something I try to find, you know, when I was out using, and it was all synthetic. It wasn't real. But what I'm gaining here is something very amazing, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be part of this.
And I'm Richard. I'm here to support my son, Junior.
Sid.
I'm Sydney, and I'm here to see I'm Denise, Jacob's mom, and Sydney's mom, and I'm here to give him his support.
I'm Jordan, and I'm here because it's a no-brainer to surround myself with positive people and people I aspire to be like.
I'm Todd. I'm just thankful to be a part of this. 110 people sitting in here. I don't know how many are sitting out in the hall or how many are watching, but I wrote a note to Joe on his piece of paper over there. I just wrote, "Listen to this," and I wrote, "Wow." Underneath, it's just unreal. Who has Dee's poem, The Answer?
I do. The Answer by Donald D. Carr. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain. As I approach the light of hope that lies before me. Each step overwhelms me. Every breath sears my throat. I ache. My body rebels against me. My memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I'm a human being full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer. Open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust. And so it begins, Racing for Recovery.
Okay, I know there's a lot of people that raise their hand that they're here for the first time, so you can tell by the introductions that this awesome program that was started 18 years ago was just what you hear here. It's for everybody who's been affected by addiction. There is a magic here, or a vibe here, and it's applicable and available to anyone who walks through these doors. So what I want to talk about tonight, it's been an interesting day, right, Ashley? And I really want to try and keep my composure together for this stuff. I don't know why I get so emotional. I think I'm just getting old or whatever. There's two things that have been on my mind since about 3 o'clock this afternoon that we had a lot of like stuff happening all at once. And the basic gist of it was people who are coming in here are in a lot of pain. Okay. There's a ton of people who are in a tremendous amount of pain, and I want to talk about like I knew I should have called in sick tonight. I want to talk about what it's like to have empathy for them that are really hurting, and how that helps them, and how it's applicable, how it helps you. And then also, I'd like to really talk to, or have people respond to, what does it feel like to be cared for, listened to, supported, the L word, and understood? Like, what does that mean? Because when you're like us that are coming in here with all of that, and you don't think you're worth somebody's time, or you're worth their conversation, or a bottle of water, you know, what's it like when someone just sits down and says, what do you need, man? You know? So let's talk about that, because that's what we do, right?
How do you find what it is that you need? I can talk to you, I can go to groups, I can write 1,000 papers, but I don't know that I'm finding what is dragging me back out there. Why I keep hurting people who love me. I don't want to do that. I never did. So I'm not quite sure I know how to do that. I know that if I stay here, I will figure it out. That much I know. So I appreciate everybody who comes here and who has welcomed me, because for the first time I feel like part of something that will work. And I'm on my downside, you know, age, you know, I'm a great-grandmother.
At 35?
Yeah. Yeah, I have 3 great-grandchildren, and it seems almost like I should have done this 40 years ago. Well, I did, but I had to keep coming back out there, you know, and I just don't ever want to do that again. It's just a total waste of time. It hurts too many people.
Before Mike goes, just to quickly answer your question, you're already doing it. I think just by going like this and saying that, you're starting to figure out everything else that you're looking for, but it just takes some time. So show up again tomorrow. Right. Mike?
First of all, I mean, I can relate to those feelings, like everything you said. But like Todd said, I mean, you're doing it, and you kind of answered your own question, at least for me, is just keep coming back. We talked about it in group today. You know, for me, it's the patience. It's hard. I've never had patience. I'm very impatient. I always want that immediate satisfaction. And it's just consistency in doing what works and showing up here and being patient until you find that why. And it's not something that's going to happen overnight, and it's different for everybody of finding that why, of how much time it takes. But if you just consistently do what's working and you consistently stay sober and show up here, eventually it comes and it gets easier. And I mean, I've discovered that time and time again when I've had, you know, stints of sobriety before I make bad choices, because I stopped doing what consistently worked. But you just got to have that patience of, at least for me, of continuing to do it until it gets easier, and it does get easier.
JT?
Yeah, I'm one of those persons you're probably referring to. I didn't really know how many people really cared or wanted to listen or even notice what I was in till today. I was going to go back out and chose not to help the support I had. So I just love y'all. Thanks.
So I look back and I remember when I first came into Racing for Recovery, and I hated everything about me. I hated what I looked like in the mirror. I hated who I was, what I've done. I just despised the person. I just despised myself. So I didn't really know what I was looking for when I came here. But what I found is a bunch of loving, caring people that wanted to help me become the best person I could be. So it took a little bit of time. I didn't really let out everything I was bottling up inside until maybe, I don't know, like 6 months into IOP, 7 months. But when I did, it felt like I was a whole new person. Like having that connection with my peers knowing I can trust them, that made a big impact on my recovery. I told them stuff that I haven't even told my own family. So it does take patience, but it does take a lot of work. I mean, I don't feel as happy as I do today back then, but I wasn't staying consistent. Like, I was hitting the gym maybe 3 days a week, but when I started doing things that made me happy on the inside, that's when I actually saw the light and I started to shine.
Chris?
Yeah, great topic, empathy. I just wanted to mention something that I've observed over the last few weeks, and that's Junior over here sitting with his father. And I always see the interaction between the two of them and how proud his father is of him and all the families in here. And when I see how he says he's so awesome, and if you haven't had the privilege of hearing Junior speak, very smart, awesome dude, and he's been through a ton of stuff. And when I see that bond, it reminds me of the bond that I now have with my family, even though they're all the way in Colorado. And I just love to see those interactions every week, and that's the reason I come back, because it fills me with that joy, that happiness, that gratitude, that empathy. Everything that Racing for Recovery embellishes is just tied up in that. And so, sorry, as Mel would say, sorry to put you on blast. But I love to see that. Michael with his family and his daughter, who's getting married tomorrow, if no one knew. Sorry to put you on blast as well. Because I'm just the blast master. But no, that love, which is Todd's pick tonight, that love is what truly makes Racing for Recovery awesome for me.
Junior, go ahead.
Oh, I'm up, all right.
Yeah.
I might get a little choked up, but I really appreciate that, you guys. It really means a lot. So we're kind of talking about like the love and caring when people show that for you and whatnot. So a little history about me and my dad. When I was 15, I was in the foster care system on and off, and I came into his foster home. I was a troubled youth and just wild, rebellious, had no real foundation of what a family was. So he took me in his home, he showed me love, he showed me what it was like to be cared like, but my upbringing had me in such a survival mode that wasn't a necessity for me. Love, caring, nurturing, I was able to do that stuff on my own. So, long story short, I was with them at 15 in foster care, and I pushed them away. There's like this concept where you ask people to come toward you, but when you do, you put this up. So it's like a double-sided sword, I guess you would say, or whatever. So I went back into the foster care system, went back to the shelter, and he tried it a second time, my foster dad, or my dad. He got me back into his home, got me a job. He had actually one of my biological brothers living there too as a foster child. And we stayed there for about a year. We started cutting up again, acting up, going back to what we knew, which was, hanging out with the runaways and that kind of stuff. That was what we felt was love. And that second time, he did nothing wrong. I mean, this guy, not to boast, he could be a saint. He did nothing wrong. And we made the decision to be assholes, and we got removed from the home. A couple years go by, I turn about 17, and I get emancipated from the system due to my behavior and multiple, foster homes I ran away from, being rejected. I more or less was a liability. So at age 17, I went and lived with one of my foster brothers, and it wasn't a good situation. I started using crystal methamphetamine for the first time. I had smoked weed prior, drank, but I got really heavy into crystal methamphetamine. This is out in California. I still have my ID actually from when I was using, and I just look like a skeleton. Long story short, I did that for about a year. It was one of the lowest points of my life, and it got to the point to where I was homeless. I actually got kicked out of that house. I was living in the back of a Ford Bronco, owned by a heroin dealer, sleeping on syringe caps in the middle of winter. No money, no food, nowhere to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm not embarrassed to say there was times where I had shit myself for shit behind the garbage. And this car was in the vicinity of where my dad used to drop me off, my foster dad. And one day, he happened to come by. He didn't know why. He just said he was in the area, and he asked how I was doing. And he could tell. And he gave me another chance, and it worked out.
Wow. Mike, go ahead.
You know, I got another chance when I found this place. I talked about loving myself today. There was a time when I didn't love myself, even when I had 10 years clean. And I went back out for 12. And every morning I woke up, I was pissed off because I was still alive. You know, and when I walked through these doors almost 5 years ago, I was told I never had to use drugs or alcohol again. And before that, I was told I had a disease, and I believed that. But when I was told I never had to use again, that clicked in my brain. That's why I'm here today.
I like when Mike talks. I knew one of these years I'd show up and he'd talk. That was great. Billy, you're up.
So, on the topic of pain, there's not just pain for the person recovering, there's pain for the entire family involved, blood or otherwise. A year ago, Michael made a decision that changed his life, but prior to that, he put the whole family through pain, and he's come to terms with it, the family's come to terms with it, but even a year ago, it was a different story. I was just talking to Grandma the other day about, you know, when Michael got released from prison, and she was talking about, you know, she didn't even know if she should go pick him up because she didn't know if it would help or not. You know, question of, is it going to make it better, or is it just going to turn out like last time? And that's the question we ask every day. And that's the question everybody recovering asks every day, you know. Is it making a difference? And the answer is always yes. Because you are getting up, you are staying clean, you are being with your friends and family and making the best possible choices you can make as a human being. You are doing what you need to do to get better. So yeah, there was pain. It doesn't matter anymore. You're here, you're getting better. That's what counts.
I don't know how to follow that. I also was going to put Junior on blast, but Chris beat me to it. That's why I'm here. And Todd, every time, whether it's a one-on-one or it's a group, Todd always says, now remember that what you say, you have to be credible because people hear you speak. And to be credible today, I am thankful that when I walk in here, that I do get the looks of trust because this place does give me a chance, and there's like-minded people that are open and receiving to give me the second chance, or how many ever chance. And I think that's why this program does have the magic and the vibe, is because it's accepting and it's honest, and like Mike said, it teaches you that you don't ever have to do that again. And I had said this to Todd earlier, that a lot of people in this room have believed in me and loved me until I started to believe it. And that's the difference, is I'm not a number, I'm not an insurance claim, I'm a person, and I've been given a chance by being here. We all have, and that's the difference. When I walk in to this place, I'm a real person, and it's nice to be able to trust my peers. And I agree with how Junior said, in real life we push a lot of people away because we don't feel like we deserve those relationships, because we've screwed so many people over or screwed ourselves over, and we don't believe that we are of value. But when I walk in this door and people, hey, how are you? What's going on? And people genuinely care about me, it taught me that I did have value. And I'm not sure I would ever get that at any other treatment facility or any other place. Sometimes I feel like this place is more spiritual than my church on Sunday. And there is a sense of the L word when you walk in the door. You know you're loved and cared for, and it doesn't matter if you need a hug or you need something to eat, you're going to find it here.
Charles, you're on.
Still Charles. You know, come here on Thursdays. I really look forward to that. You know, during the other days of the week, I go to other places, other fellowships, and I listen to what's going on, and I try to equate. You know, here there's good leadership. So after him setting the rules early on about how we are to behave, what's expected of us, and out of pure decency, for the most part, we just do that because it feels good. And that gives me hope. Early on, someone said about why, you know, for so many years you keep doing those things which are damaging to you, but then society says, why not? You know, until me, I was allowed to change my environment and step back to see things with a different perspective. It would just seem natural, you know, to go drink, drug, get high, I mean, just do it all. But stepping back, and then the God that I know today, he's not a hell and brimstone. All the bad crap I did, it ain't on my shoulders no more. Allows me to go ahead and just look at life on life's terms. You know, each of us, each day, we're given an opportunity to decide what we want to do. You know, there's no one holding a gun to your head, making you drink, making you take a drug, and they really you don't because it's more for them, you know. But then you come in here and it gives an opportunity to just go ahead and unmask. We live in a world where it says, men shouldn't cry. Well, that's a lie. You know, you got to go ahead and get down and shed a tear. When you feel the tear, you got to shed. No shame in that game. The shame is to go ahead and buckle down to what we've been taught our whole lives. Walk and live a lie. This is the place I solely back. Hell, from California to Pennsylvania, Texas to New York. I tell people about this. I tell them the time is on TV. I say, look, here's something real. Something that's not only for the drug addict or the alcoholic, for the other people that we harm and we're hurt without a second thought. We'll screw over a family faster than we're a stranger because a family put a boot up our ass where mom and dad's going to hug us and give us a chance. That's just the way it is. But by coming in here, I behoove you, you know, when you leave out during the course of the week for the next 6 days, 7 days, then back in here, tell somebody about this. You know, we're living in a society where it's really, really hurting. So much death from coast to coast, and it's going uncapped. This is the front line right here. We are the soldiers. Want to be the angels on the front line for something new. So I come in some nights, say I want to sit and listen. If I get a bug in my butt, and I got to go ahead and give it up. That's what it is. I pray, not out of fear. I pray out of love. And therefore I could love nobody and nothing. I thought one day I would die, either behind a bad drug deal, doing dope, whatever. But I got hope today. And my hope is renewed every Thursday I come up in here. I see the faces of people I've got to know. I look forward to it. If anyone's left, help track them down, drag them, put a chain around them. It's only 1 hour. 1 hour 24. You can't go wrong with that. I just love y'all. I love you for coming. I guess I love nobody before. Kids, nobody. That's love in my heart today, y'all. Thanks.
Thanks.
The first young lady that spoke, I don't know your name. I also came here a year ago. I had no clue of what I needed, what I wanted. I just knew I was tired of what I was doing. And I didn't want to go to the place I just came from. Because the state penitentiary isn't fun. And I needed a few things that I didn't know that I needed. I needed the people I heard to trust me, to take a chance on me. And my mom did that. My family took a huge chance on me because I had done nothing but screw up. So I needed that. I needed this book. If you haven't read it, I would recommend it. This book helped me understand me. And I needed another book. I needed the Bible. And I needed to trust the process of recovery, and I needed to trust God. And when I put all them things together, I somehow managed to throw 370 days or something together of sobriety. And for the first couple months, I hated it. I didn't like it. It was foreign to me. I was like a toddler that didn't know anything. It was all strange to me. And that's where I had to trust the people here and the process that they had went through, the natural process of recovery, which I think is going to be slightly different for all of us. But I didn't know what that was. So I just kept coming. I kept coming, and I made one choice every day, not to pick back up. And I treat every day the same. Be a Saturday, be a holiday, be tomorrow, be next week. I'm going to wake up and make that one choice, the same choice Todd made, 20-some years ago, to not use. And that's making a difference in my life and everybody's life around me. So just don't give up. Trust the process.
Eli, did you have your hand up?
Yeah. Like some other people were just saying, I think that, I remember the first time that when I came here, I think it was Matt asked me what I needed. And it wasn't the first time someone had ever asked me that. My wife has actually asked me that before. I very vividly remember that, which is funny because I have no memory, like a terrible memory. But I can now remember her saying that. But it was the first time I took it seriously. And I'm like, that was 3 weeks ago. I'm still like, what do I need? So it's very confusing. I mean, that's the feeling I have for that question. I mean, but it's great though, because I do so much in my life to avoid thinking about myself. I chase a lot of external goals just to avoid consciously acknowledging what my own feelings are, and I feel like that I live in a state of apathy towards myself, not hatred, not to despise myself, but I just rather concentrate on other people, my family, my goals, instead of, hey, what do you need? So since that question's been asked to me, I'm still in a state of confusion, but hope that I'll find that answer out. So.
Before we close our poem, I started this meeting, I was asking, like, how does it feel to be listened to and supported and understood and that stuff. If it's foreign, when I ask that question, if having somebody do that to you is foreign, that's the problem, because it should be normal. When we were in the kitchen before the meeting, and I was just once again going, I can't believe this is my life. And then on the other side of it, it's like, I can believe this is my life because this is what I was searching for when I stopped using drugs. But it's taken a long time to have a lot of this stuff come to fruition. When Brian started off and he said, teach me, and David was asking why. When you're saying teach me and asking why, and Eli's doing the same things and having somebody listen to you and care for you, when it feels foreign, that's because there's no self-worth. Because we don't, why would somebody have an interest in me? And when you cannot, it's not expected in an egotistical or arrogant way, but just expect it like knowing my friends are going to be there for me. This is what it feels like. I know they're going to be there. That's when you're finding self-respect and value. Junior's an awesome person, but he's really great with animals. And I started thinking, I would invite this awesome man over to my house to help me train Milo so I can put him in the car and bring him out here sometime. Or I talked to two awesome young girls that are coming into our program now who I just found out today were soccer players when they were younger. And my youngest daughter, Madison, loves soccer. And I'm like, I would love to introduce Madison to these two awesome girls and have them tell her how to get a possible soccer scholarship out of it. And some people go, you're going to bring your kids around these people? And I'm like, yeah, I would, because they're not that. People are kind, loving, understanding, awesome people, but we are just so broken. And that's what Racing for Recovery is here to do. So when I speak in terms of being cared for and listened to, again, if that's foreign to you, that means you ought to stick around for a couple more weeks. This is not a thing about X number of sessions. Here's your piece of paper and you're out the door and you can hand it to a judge and think your life's going to change. It's not. You're going to be back. You will be back, because it's not about getting a frickin' stamp. I'll stamp your frickin' forehead every day. That's not what you're here for. It's not about a stamp. It's about going, I like me today. I get to do things. I'm honored to do things. I'm privileged to do things. I do those things with grace, with humility, with dignity, and hopefully that resonates with somebody else, that they can do the same thing to have it resonate for somebody else. And that's cool. I think when Scott, Ron, and Sandy, just like how long we've been doing this to this, it's like, holy sheep shit, man. It's pretty cool. But if you're hurting, just raise your hand. That's all you got to do. You don't have to come up with some grand speech. You don't have to say anything except, I need some help. And somebody here will do whatever you need at that time to make sure you are okay. That's what we do here. We didn't start this program because of an opiate epidemic and try and make a bunch of money off of people. Didn't do that. This thing has been going on for a long time. Long before heroin was a thing again, and we'll still be here when heroin comes back around in another 30 years, because it will. It's cyclical. Self-destruction is just a never-ending, unfortunate battle that certain poisons are prevalent at the time. I'm thankful for everybody that comes here. My God, I never thought I'd be doing this. It's unbelievable. And if you can't feel how I'm speaking, stay here, because you will. And then hopefully somebody can take over for me someday. Okay, who has our closing poem? Pat?
Autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. I walk down the street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk, I fall in. I'm lost, I'm hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk, I pretend I don't see it, I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk, I see it is there, I still fall in, it's a habit. My eyes are open, I know where I am. It is my fault, I get out immediately. I walk down the same street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk, I walk around it. I walk down another street.
Thanks for coming, everyone.